After 25 years of treating older adults, I can tell you this clearly. The most dangerous changes after 75 are not always the ones that hurt. They are the ones your body stops warning you about. You may not feel thirsty while your body is drying out. You may not feel weak until standing from a chair becomes difficult. You may not feel unsteady until the fall has already started. You may not realize your digestion is failing until food stops giving you the strength it should. And you may spend 8 hours in bed, but still wake up feeling like your body never truly repaired itself. And by the time many seniors finally notice, they are not asking, "What is happening?" They are asking, "Why didn't anyone warn me sooner?" My name is Dr. James, and for 25 years, I have watched older adults lose strength, balance, confidence, and independence, not because they were careless and not because they did not care about their health, but because nobody explained what their body was doing quietly in the background. I have seen active seniors decline after one fall. I have seen families shocked because their parents seemed fine just weeks earlier. I have seen people blame age when the real problem was dehydration, poor sleep, weak muscles, unsafe home setup, or not eating enough protein. That is why this video matters. Today, I'm going to show you 5 silent changes that often become more serious after 75. These are not meant to scare you. They are meant to prepare you. Because the seniors who do best after 75 are not always the ones who were strongest at 50. They are the ones who recognize the changes early and take action before a small warning becomes a life-changing event. And do not skip number 5, because number 5 is the one that quietly makes the other 4 worse. Once it starts declining, your balance, your energy, your recovery, your blood sugar, your fall risk, and your ability to stay independent can all begin to suffer. The first silent change is this: your thirst alarm goes quiet. This sounds simple, but do not underestimate it. In younger people, dehydration usually announces itself. You feel thirsty, you drink water, and the body corrects the problem. But after 75, thirst can become unreliable. You may be low on fluid and not feel thirsty. You may sit for hours without drinking. You may think you are fine. Then suddenly you feel weak, lightheaded, confused, constipated, or unsteady on your feet. And this is where many seniors make the wrong assumption. They say, "I am just tired. My legs are weak because I am old. My memory is getting worse. I felt dizzy because I stood up too fast." Sometimes that may be true, but sometimes the body is not simply old. The body is dehydrated. Water is not just about thirst. Water helps keep blood pressure stable. It supports the kidneys. It helps digestion move. It helps prevent constipation. It helps regulate body temperature. It helps blood reach the brain and muscles. After 75, dehydration becomes more dangerous because many seniors take medicines that affect fluid balance. Blood pressure medicines, water pills, heart medicines, and diabetes medicines can all change how the body handles water. And many seniors drink less on purpose because they do not want to wake up at night to urinate. I understand that. Nobody wants to keep walking to the bathroom at 2 or 3 in the morning. But drinking too little can start a dangerous chain. Less water can mean constipation. Constipation can reduce appetite. Poor appetite can reduce strength. Weakness can increase fall risk. And one fall after 75 can change everything. This is the part families often notice too late. They see confusion, weakness, or dizziness, but they do not connect it to fluid intake until the person is already in trouble. So here's the rule I want you to remember. Do not drink only when you feel thirsty. Drink by routine. Keep water where you can see it. Take small amounts throughout the day. Look at your urine color. If it is dark yellow, your body may need more fluid. If your doctor has told you to restrict fluids because of heart failure, kidney disease, or another condition, follow that advice. But if you have no fluid restriction, do not let the whole day pass with only tea, coffee, or a few small sips. And be careful with heat. After 75, the body may not cool itself as efficiently. A warm room, a hot afternoon, or sitting outside longer than planned can affect you faster than you expect. If you suddenly feel weak, dizzy, confused, unusually tired, or your heart feels like it is racing, do not ignore it. Sit down. Cool down. Drink fluids if you are allowed. And if symptoms continue, get medical help. Because after 75, thirst is no longer a warning you can fully trust. And if dehydration sounds serious, the next change is even more dangerous because it can injure you before you even realize something is wrong. Your balance reacts too late. Most people think falls happen because seniors are careless. That is not fair, and it is not medically accurate. Many falls happen because the body's balance system becomes slower. After 75, 3 systems that protect your balance can weaken at the same time: your eyes, your inner ear, and the nerves in your feet and joints. Your eyes help you judge distance. Your inner ear helps your brain know where your head is positioned. The nerves in your feet, ankles, muscles, and joints tell your brain where your body is, even when you are not looking. When these signals become slower or weaker, your brain may not react quickly enough when you trip, slip, or lose balance. That means by the time you realize you are falling, the fall may already be happening. This is why small things become serious after 75. A loose rug, a wet bathroom floor, a dark hallway, a step you did not see clearly, a slipper that slides, getting out of bed too quickly. These may look like small household problems, but after 75, they can become the beginning of a hospital visit. The most dangerous time for many seniors is at night. You wake up, the room is dark. Your muscles are stiff, Your eyes have not adjusted. Your blood pressure may drop when you stand. You are rushing to the bathroom. You think you know the way, so you do not turn on the light. That is exactly when many falls happen. And after 75, a fall is not just a fall. It can mean a hip fracture, a head injury, surgery, infection, fear of walking, loss of confidence, loss of independence. I have seen this happen too many times. One fall turns an independent person into someone afraid to move across their own home. That fear is understandable, but it creates another problem. When seniors stop moving because they fear falling, their muscles weaken faster, their balance gets worse, their confidence drops, and the risk of another fall goes up. So do not wait for the first fall to make your home safe. Remove loose rugs. Keep pathways clear. Use nightlights from the bed to the bathroom. Install grab bars before you think you need them. Use handrails. Wear supportive, non-slip footwear inside the house. Avoid loose slippers that slide. And train your balance daily, not once in a while. Daily. Stand near a counter and practice slow heel raises. Practice sit to stand from a chair. Practice gentle side steps. Practice standing with your feet close together while holding support. If it is safe, practice standing on one leg while touching a counter. Tai Chi, chair exercises, and physiotherapy-guided balance training can also help. But remember this clearly. Balance training after 75 is not exercise for appearance. It is protection for independence. Now pause for a second, because this next one may sound less dangerous than falling or dehydration, but this is where many seniors begin losing strength without realizing it. Your digestion slows down, and your food may stop giving you the strength it should. Many seniors tell me the same things. I cannot eat like before. Food feels heavy. I get bloated. I feel full quickly. I am constipated all the time. Meat is harder to digest now. Most people dismiss this as normal aging. But after 75, digestion is not just a comfort issue. It can become a strength issue. Digestion can slow from the mouth to the colon. Saliva may reduce. Chewing may become less effective, especially if teeth or dentures are a problem. Swallowing may become slower. Digestive enzymes may not work the same way. The movement of food through the intestines can become sluggish. So even when you eat, your body may not process food as efficiently as before. And here is where the danger begins. Many seniors start eating less because food feels uncomfortable. But less food often means less protein, less vitamin B12, less iron, less calcium, less vitamin D, and fewer calories. Then weakness begins. Once weakness begins, the person moves less. When they move less, digestion slows even more. Constipation worsens. Appetite drops. Muscle loss speeds up. That is the cycle I do not want you to fall into. Because after 75, poor digestion is not just a stomach problem. It can become the first step toward frailty. So the goal is not to force huge meals. The goal is to eat smarter. Eat smaller meals more often if large meals make you uncomfortable. Chew slowly. Do not rush. Choose softer protein foods if chewing is difficult. Include protein at every meal. Eggs, fish, chicken, yogurt, lentils, beans, cottage cheese, milk, or whatever fits your medical condition. Use cooked vegetables if raw vegetables cause bloating. Add soluble fiber from foods like oats, bananas, apples, lentils, and sweet potatoes. Drink enough water, because fiber without water can make constipation worse. And please do not ignore red flags. Trouble swallowing, choking, food getting stuck, unexplained weight loss, black stool, blood in stool, persistent vomiting, or severe constipation are not normal aging. Those need medical evaluation. Aging can slow digestion, but serious symptoms still need a doctor. And now comes the change that can quietly ruin your entire day before the day even begins. Your sleep loses its repair power. Many seniors after 75 say, "I cannot sleep like I used to." They fall asleep early, wake up at 2 or 3 in the morning, wake several times at night, feel tired during the day, take naps, then sleep even worse the next night. Over time, they begin to accept exhaustion as normal. But poor sleep after 75 is not harmless. Bad sleep affects balance. It affects memory. It affects mood. It affects blood pressure. It affects blood sugar. It affects appetite. It affects immune function. It affects muscle recovery. A senior who sleeps badly is more likely to feel weak, foggy, irritable, and unsteady the next day. And that can increase fall risk. This is why sleep is not just rest. Sleep is repair. Now yes, sleep does change with age. Deep sleep may reduce. The body clock may shift earlier. Pain, urination, medications, anxiety, breathing problems, and inactivity can all disturb sleep. But suffering every night is not something you should simply accept. Get morning sunlight if possible. Morning light helps reset your body clock. Keep a regular wake-up time. Avoid long naps late in the day. Reduce caffeine after midday. Keep your bedroom dark, quiet, and cool. Avoid bright screens close to bedtime. Move your body during the day, because inactive days often create restless nights. And watch for serious sleep warning signs. If you snore loudly, stop breathing during sleep, wake up choking, wake with morning headaches, or feel extremely sleepy during the day, ask your doctor about sleep apnea. If you wake up many times to urinate, do not just accept it. It may be related to prostate problems, diabetes, bladder issues, heart problems, medication timing, or evening fluid habits. Sleep changes with age, yes. But feeling exhausted every day is not something to ignore. Now we have reached number 5. And if you have started pushing yourself up from a chair, avoiding stairs, walking slower, feeling unsteady at night, or getting tired after simple chores, this part is for you. This is the change that sits underneath almost everything else. This is the one that can make the other 4 problems worse. Your muscles start disappearing quietly. This is the change I watch most closely in older adults. Because once muscle starts declining, everything else becomes harder. Standing becomes harder. Walking becomes slower. Balance becomes weaker. Blood sugar becomes harder to control. Recovery from illness takes longer. Falls become more dangerous. Hospital stays become riskier. Independence becomes more fragile. Muscle is not about looking strong. Muscle is the tissue that helps you stand from a chair, climb stairs, carry groceries, protect your joints, keep your balance, recover from sickness, and stay in your own home. After 75, muscle loss can speed up. The medical name is sarcopenia, and it does not always start dramatically. At first, you may just walk slower. You may avoid stairs. You may push with your hands to stand. You may stop carrying things. You may feel tired after simple chores. You may sit more often. Then slowly, your life becomes smaller. You move less because you feel weak. You become weaker because you move less. You fear falling, so you avoid activity. You avoid activity, so balance gets worse. Balance gets worse, so the fear becomes stronger. That cycle steals independence quietly, and this is why number 5 matters so much. Weak muscle makes dehydration hit harder. Weak muscle makes falls more likely. Weak muscle makes digestion problems more serious. Weak muscle makes poor sleep feel worse. Weak muscle makes recovery slower after illness. That is why protecting muscle after 75 is not optional. It is one of the most important health decisions you can make. But here's the good news, and I want you to hear this clearly. Muscle can still respond after 75. You may not build muscle like a young adult, but you can become stronger. You can improve your walking. You can improve your balance. You can improve your confidence. You can protect your independence, but walking alone is usually not enough. Walking is excellent for the heart, circulation, mood, and general health. But your muscles also need resistance. That can be resistance bands, light dumbbells, chair squats, wall push-ups, step-ups, heel raises, or supervised exercises. You do not need a gym. You do not need heavy weights. You need safe, consistent resistance. Train the movements that protect your life, standing from a chair, climbing a step, carrying a light object, reaching safely, and keeping your legs strong. Start simple. Sit to stand from a chair. Heel raises while holding a counter, wall push-ups, gentle resistance band pulls, marching in place while holding support. If you are frail, dizzy, have heart problems, recent surgery, severe arthritis, or a history of falls, speak with a doctor or physiotherapist before starting. And protein matters. Many seniors do not eat enough protein. Tea and toast is not enough. Biscuits are not enough. Plain rice without protein is not enough. Your muscles need building material. Try to include protein at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Eggs, fish, chicken, lentils, beans, yogurt, milk, cottage cheese, tofu, or doctor-approved protein options. If you have kidney disease or another medical condition, ask your doctor how much protein is safe for you. But do not ignore protein completely. Vitamin D should also be checked. Low vitamin D is common in older adults and can worsen weakness, bone problems, and fall risk. And remember this clearly. Bed rest is dangerous after 75. A few days in bed after illness or hospitalization can cause major strength loss. If you are sick or recovering, ask what movement is safe. Even sitting up, standing with help, short walks, or gentle leg exercises can make a difference. Do not let the body shut down completely unless your doctor has clearly told you to rest. Now listen carefully, because this is the message I want you to remember. After 75, your body may not warn you loudly anymore. Thirst may not warn you. Balance may not correct you quickly. Digestion may not absorb everything well. Sleep may not restore you deeply. Muscle may disappear quietly unless you protect it. But this does not mean your body has failed. It means your strategy must change. You cannot care for a 75-year-old body with 45-year-old habits. Drink by routine, not only by thirst. Make your home safe before a fall. Eat smaller, protein-rich meals. Take sleep seriously. Train strength and balance like your independence depends on it, because it does. And please hear this clearly. Accepting help does not mean you are weak. Using a handrail is smart. Turning on a nightlight is smart. Removing a rug is smart. Using a cane or walker when needed is smart. Asking for help is smart. Independence is not protected by pride. Independence is protected by wise decisions. If you are over 75, this is not the time to give up. This is the time to become intentional. Every glass of water, every safe step, every protein-rich meal, every balance exercise, every better night of sleep, every small strength movement is a vote for your future. And if you love someone over 75, do not wait until they fall, faint, lose weight, or become too weak to leave the house. Help them now. Check the home. Encourage movement. Support better meals. Help them stay connected. Help them speak with their doctor. The goal is not just to live longer. The goal is to live stronger, safer, and with dignity. Because after 75, the biggest danger is not aging itself. The biggest danger is not knowing what aging is doing quietly in the background. Now you know, and once you know, you can act. Share this with someone over 75 or someone caring for an older parent. It may help prevent a fall, a hospital visit, or a slow decline that could have been caught earlier. Subscribe for more honest senior health guidance. And in the next video, I will show you the simple daily routine I recommend for seniors who want to protect strength, balance, sleep, and independence after 75.